Welcome back, everybody. All right. So you can see that int main runs, and the reason is that by default int main runs because something in the back end tells the computer to compile that. Now we don't always put everything within the int main. We can put it in something else. Let's try int second main. Okay, we're just going to go ahead and we're going to make a new one of these, and you put two brackets here. And I should also point out that you don't put a semicolon at the end of these. It's just the way it is. You think that, again, all of these statements here, you go ahead and you put a semicolon here. And I'm just going to delete this comment just so I can prove my point. You put the semicolon at the end of that, but you don't put one here. Okay, but what they do need is a curly bracket, and these curly brackets say that this is the start and the end of the code. So this is our entire, the way the computer sees it is that this is our entire int main, and this is our entire second main. All right. So let's go ahead and let's run this, and hopefully this all works. Cross your fingers, and it does, right? And let's go ahead and let's cut out the cout statement and put it in here, and let's go ahead and run this here. And you'll see that it says hello world, but this is awesome is not being put in there. And you're thinking, well, why is that? And the reason is we haven't called second main yet. Now, to call one of these things is actually quite simple. So what we're going to do is we're going to type in second main, right? And we're just going to go ahead and do that here. Notice how it's exactly the same thing as this here. This is the name of it. So we could call this banana, whatever. It's kind of like an address if you really want to think about it that way. But we go ahead and we do this here, and we run this, and hopefully it all works, and there we go. So as you can see, it says hello world, this is awesome. Now, if we go ahead and we call second main before, so for example, we call it before the cout statement, watch what happens. It says this is awesome, hello world. Now again, remember the reason why it's not being put to the next line is you need this /n here. So let's go ahead and put that in there, and let's run it again. And you can see it says this is awesome first, and then hello world. So again, in the int main here, what ends up happening is that it reads this line, and then it calls this right here. So it says second main, and then it does whatever it is in second main. We can do whatever we want here. We could have 100 cout statements, some math. We could do whatever we want here. And then it writes the cout again, the hello world. Now what happens when we do this here? You can see that it says this is awesome, hello world, this is awesome. Pretty simple, right? All right, so that's essentially how we call these methods here and functions. All right, I'll see you guys in the next tutorial.